You accidentally romance a few characters in the third game. Dude, this was the same thing that happened with Baldur's Gate 3. So many of my friends were playing that game and they were like, oh my god, can you believe that like all these characters are into me? Can you believe that all these dudes something something? And I was like, it's literally designed so that if you do one thing they like, that they'll be like, you want to bang? That's what it's designed for. And it was just so funny watching people legitimately be like, I didn't know I had Riz like that. And I'm like, you don't even have to try, bro. Like, it's not. It's so funny. So funny. Or Haruka, when Haruka accidentally fucked the squid. I think that was my most favorite thing of like the past year. Don't illithids reproduce asexually? You're missing the point of what this game is about. Okay, there are two things this game is about. Number one, really good RPG combat, beautiful CRPG. Number two, fuck all the characters. Okay? That's the plot, man. There's two of them simultaneously. It doesn't matter if how they reproduce. It don't matter. That's just what it's about, you know? I checked in on like what all the different characters like do, because I saw, of course, like everyone started sharing the bear scene on Twitter and they're like, oh my god, you could fuck the bear man in bear form. And I was like, what do you mean? I see the video on Twitter and I'm like, oh my god, you actually can. Is that the only weird one? So I'm like checking, and like so many of these people's scenes get fucking weird, and I'm like, okay, you know what? That's great marketing. That's actually so good. Whatever. Power to him. Good job, Larian. Good job. Larian spread that bear scene on purpose. Yeah, no, the like genuinely, guys, genuinely, the best thing you can do to market something is do something a little or very shocking. That's it. Do something shocking that makes people go, what? It makes them double take, right? Remember when they released that that statuette? It was like a figure, but it was bigger than that. They had this figure of Venom from Spider-Man that they released, and the tweet, they said, enjoy your 19 inches of Venom, because it's a 19-inch like statue, right? Remember when they worded it that way? 19 inches of Venom. I'm like, that is the most beautifully crafted tweet, because then you go, what? When you read it, you're like, what does this mean? And everyone goes, huh? Now, it's so actually obvious that someone took a really long time to decide how to write this tweet so that people would share it. Because had they not written it like that, you would have never cared to go and retweet about the figure of Venom from Spider-Man. Like, you would have never looked at it even. You wouldn't have seen it. But they worded it like that. And yeah, exactly. 19 inches of what was trending for a long time. You know? So it's like, you just know that it's so purposeful. And I think that's great. That's actually such a good thing to be good at, like writing things and wording things like that. Or streamers do it too. Streamers do this thing all the time where they misspeak. They say something that like sounds really sexual, and chat goes, huh? And then they're like, oh my god, not like that, guys. I meant it like this. Ha ha ha. And I'm like, you bitch. I know you said that on purpose. Which to me is funny. I'm still entertained by the fact that they crafted that well. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny to me. But it's also funny watching people in chat actually think that that was a real slip up. And I'm like, the intrusive thought happened in their head and they were like, oh, that would sound terrible. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because chat will freak out. It's a good thing. It's great. You hit that sick clip, you know? Yeah, you're going to farm the horse. It's genuinely fun to do, too, as a streamer. When you do something, you say something on purpose that gets people going like, oh, right? It's so entertaining, man. You're just like messing with people. You're just fucking with people.